Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, I've got another simple pattern for you. Now this may look like the Suzette stitch. It's very similar, but this is even the more simpler version, but gives you the same cuteness of a Suzette stitch. If I pull it aside, you can see the pattern. Some light behind it. I have used the baby pink, nude pink. I have some nude pink left over. So this is such an adorable, sweet little pattern, and it's really easy to do, very simple, and it gives a gorgeous fabric, great for baby blankets. I've used a 5mm crochet hook for this on a DK yarn, lightweight yarn number 3. But if you want a little bit more, tiny bit more spacing, you can try 5.5 maybe, possibly a 6. But if that is the case, then just go for a little sample if you want to do anything different than what I'm showing you. Don't go for the big project. If you want to create, maybe, try it. You can try a small one with me, and then if you think, right, let's go a little bit bigger on the hook size. And but to be honest, I don't think it really needs it. You don't want to lose that little bit of texture that you have, because obviously the smaller the hook, the bigger the texture. So this is a gorgeous pattern, gorgeous, and it is, like I said, it's like a Suzette stitch, but not quite, and I'll show you where it differs. It's if you want to do a roughly 28-inch baby blanket, then you need to chain 100 is more than enough. Right then, let me just bring you down a little bit. Sorry for the wobble. Maybe you can see it closer. Can you see? It is almost like a mini version of the Suzette, both sided as well, which is perfect. Right, I'll push this one aside, and oh, I didn't grab a ball of colour. Let me just get some. Yeah, I've got some peach here, dark peach. I'll just use that for the tutorial. So I'll do a small one to show you how to do the pattern. And again, this one is single crochet and double crochet, but if you don't know how to do those stitches, I do have separate videos listed, as well as a slip knot and how to chain, etc. So if you're a complete beginner, please go ahead and practice those, and you can come back here, although I will try and go as slow as possible, because I'm trying to cater for people that are sort of intermediate as well, and sometimes they can find the really slow ones for the real beginners. If it's for a real beginner, then I will put that as the title for my video. They can get quite frustrated that you're not moving, so it's hard to please everybody, but you do have the options there on playback to, I guess, speed up as well as slow down, and there's also captions available. Right then, got the important stuff out of the way, so let's just so it's in even number chain, so I'm just going to do, you can practice this with me, or you can go straight into the blanket of 100. I'll just do 12. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Actually, let's do 14. Okay, once you've got your chain, you want to do a single crochet and a double crochet into the second chain. So not this one, not that one, this one here. Go in, put your hook in first and pull up a loop, pull through 2. That's your single. And into the same stitch, go and do a double crochet. So yarn over, go into that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's how you do your single, that's how you do your double. So now we skip one, like we would do with the Suzette stitch. This is where it differs from the Suzette stitch. It starts very similarly, and you would have a single crochet and 2 double crochets. We're only doing the one. It's almost like a mini Suzette version, but it looks really cute. Then single, skip one, sorry, don't chain anything in between, just skip one stitch and then go into the next one, do a double, single crochet and a double into the same one. So that's the pattern, repeating. Skip one, go to the next one and do a single crochet, yarn over and go into the same space and do a double crochet. Okay, that's what you're getting. Miss one, go to the next one and do a single crochet and a double crochet, both stitches into that same chain. Miss one, go to the next one, single crochet and a double crochet into that. Oops, sorry, my work's curling up. Miss one, go to the next one, single crochet and a double crochet. You'll have 2 chains left. Miss one and then just do a single crochet into the last one, and that's your first row. Okay, every row is exactly the same. Chain 1, and you always do a single crochet here. We're beginning with a single crochet. We love that straight edge. And then what you've got in front of you is that double crochet and single crochet reversed. So we are skipping the double crochet, and every double crochet we are only working in the singles. So we skip one and then into the singles. Can you see them? If you pull your work aside, you can see the singles are this little ones here. And we're doing exactly the same. Yes, sorry, do apologise. When we start off, we end with a single crochet, but when we start off in that very first chain, after we've done the single crochet, we go back in and do the double crochet. Then we go to miss one and then go to the next one, single crochet and double crochet. Miss the next one, go to the single crochet, and in there do single crochet and double crochet. And that's all there is to this pattern. It's absolutely cute. I get so sidetracked. I'm making a project and then I'm like, oh gosh, we should use this stitch. I can just imagine this with the project that I'm making, and you don't want to flog what you're doing. Don't know if you guys have that. Do let me know if you're in the middle of a project and you see something and you think, wow, I've got to make that. That feels amazing. And you have actually frogged the other pattern, like halfway through the blanket and started again. I know I have. So double, and then in the last one it's just a single crochet. So on the end it's always a single, but when you chain one and turn your work, can you see this mini little, it's like mini shell of just single and double. Go into this first one, do a single, yarn over, go into the same space and do your double crochet. Then you skip one and then go to the single crochet, and then you do the same again. Oops, single crochet and double crochet in every stitch. There's my double, skip one, go to the single, place a single and a double. See, it's like tiny little shells. And again, one row repeat, and it's both sided. What more can we ask for? And then miss one, and then the very last one's a single. Chain one, flip your work, and then single, and then double in the same stitch. Miss one, go to the next one, single crochet and double crochet. Sorry, I had a bit of spare yarn here and it looks like it's a bit, mind any knots or anything or any bits of fluff that you can see on it. Can you see this little pattern forming? It's great for scarves as well, cushion covers. If you want to make cushion covers, I advise you to use maybe a 4 or 3.5. It will be a bit more tighter, but we need that with cushions, don't we? Okay, and that's all you're going to do. I'll do one more row with you. Chain one, turn your work, single crochet and double into the very first stitch, miss one, and then go to all your single crochets and do a single and double in each one. I'll call this the mini Suzette stitch. If anybody else knows the name for this, if there is a name, let me know. Okay, we'll leave it there. That's how it will be. Let's bring in the bigger piece. Let me show you a bit more close up. Try to hold it up to the light so you can see the texture. Okay, so this is, yes, I'll call it the mini Suzette. Hope you like this tutorial. Another fabulous, let me just go up a little bit. Fabulous simple pattern for baby blankets and much more. Hope you like this tutorial, guys. Definitely try this out. Again, you can use any yarn and any hook if you want, depending on what you want to make. Hundreds chains though for the baby blanket. Finish it off with a single crochet, and then you can either do a couple of rows of single, keep it minimal, or you can add some elaborate border to these. That's the good thing about these. If the center's plain and you want to create something a bit more special for someone, and you still like sort of minimal centers, minimum patterns, you can create a really nice border to make it a bit more elaborate. You can do it that way. But if you're making it for hospitals or charity, these quick blankets are ideal. Any 1 row, 2 row patterns that don't require a lot of yarn. Okay, take care, guys. I have another pattern coming up for you. So the spring stitch, that's another one of my favorites. I'll show you that. Take care. Thanks for your support. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you soon.